Hi guys, my name is Joanna Flores and today I'm here with my interviewee Christian. So hi Christian.
Hello.
So I have a couple of questions for you, and I guess my first one is, what is your home language?
I grew up in a Spanish speaking household. Both my parents are Mexican, so we mainly spoke Spanish at the house.
Okay, and when did you start learning English?
Um, so I was in a Spanish speaking class in pre-kinder and kindergarten. But once I got to first grade, I got transitioned into the English class.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I saw the change.
Okay, and were there any obstacles that you faced whenever you were learning English?
I would say there was minor ones, not anything major.
Mm-hmm.
I have two older siblings, so they were like teaching me before, so I didn't really struggle too much.
So, apart from learning English at school, whenever you would go home, your siblings would help you with homework, or what do you mean they would teach you?
Yeah, like if I had any questions, I could just go to them and they would explain it to me in Spanish. Um, if I was struggling with homework, I could ask them any question and they would pretty much know because they had already been transitioned into the English
So,
class.
how many siblings were these? Like, how many siblings did you have that were already speaking English?
My older brother and my older sister.
So, would they have like conversations in the house in English, or was it just whenever you say you were like in a Spanish speaking household, was it like everybody spoke Spanish in the house?
Uh, so my siblings and I all tried to like speak English,
Mm-hmm.
and my parents were working most of the time, so we all kind of just communicated in English. My older sister was actually 16, so she was pretty good with English.
Oh, so she was 16 while you were like 6 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so would you say that that was like one of the positive influences in your life because they were so helpful that they would speak English in the home?
Yeah, for sure. My sister was very fluent in English by then, so
And
she helped.
were there any things, positive things that your teachers would do to help you feel more comfortable with learning English or that helped you learn English?
Yeah, so if I ever had a question, I could always just go to her, ask her the question in Spanish, and she would know what I was talking about. She would also like take the time to like explain to the Spanish kids who were transitioning into English. She would give us instructions in Spanish and help us understand the assignment and what was going on.
Okay. So, is there anything that you wish that your teacher would have, I guess, done differently?
So thinking back, both my siblings actually spoke English, so like I didn't really struggle with like the homework and stuff. But I know that there's probably other kids who didn't have siblings, and I know that they probably struggled a lot with that. So I wish she would have like sort of like combined the whole class because she kept us like the Spanish speaking would be on one half of the classroom and the English would be on the other half. I
Uh-huh.
wish she would have just like integrated us that way we could like be around each other and communicate with one another. I
Was
feel like
there, sorry,
I feel like that's the best way to learn, like when you're forced to like talk to other people who don't speak the same language as you.
so was there a particular reason on why she separated the English speakers and the Spanish speakers? Like why they were in separate groups?
I think she really just wanted to like be able to tell who's who and like focus like on one half, but like in the long run, I feel like that wasn't as helpful as it could have been.
So this was her way of like managing the classroom.
Yeah, just like make sure
So
who's who.
what kind of things would she do since she had the students separated? Like would she give instructions first in English and then she would go and like to the Spanish group and like translate or
Yeah,
like
yeah, she would translate to us and like pretty much give us instructions. But like I said, if she's giving you instructions in Spanish, then like you'll never learn like how to speak English.
okay, so
It would
you're
probably take longer, which it did.
okay. So other than that, would you say that you were pretty content with your overall experience?
Yeah, I would say it was okay. It wasn't too bad because I got it down pretty fast.
Mhm.
But afterwards, like in second grade, there was still like kids who were struggling. Thankfully, I wasn't part of that group.